I found myself sinking into the darkest corner of my own heart. At the age of 81, Sam Elliot has finally broken a silence that lasted more than half a century. In the dim, golden glow of his Malibu home, holding a glass of amber whiskey, the man behind the iconic mustache and the thunderous voice confessed secrets that not even his wife had ever heard. Before he became the legendary cowboy of cinema, Sam Elliot passed through the lives of 5 women who made all of Hollywood bow its head. This is the truth behind the image, a story of desire, fear, and the price of living honestly in a town that prefers beautiful lies. Welcome to Royal Time of Hollywood. Number 1 is Raquel Welch, the goddess in the kitchen. In 1976, Sam Elliot was just a name at the bottom of a casting sheet. Raquel Welch, however, was a religion. Her iconic Farrah Fawcett posters were in every home. She was the world's #1 sex symbol. Their meeting happened far from the red carpet in a peeling bar at Venice Beach. Raquel walked in wearing sunglasses late at night, hiding a sadness Sam recognized instantly. She sat next to him and asked for a lighter, noting, "You're the only one here who isn't staring at me." That accidental meeting turned into a 3-week secret. In her home on the hill, Sam saw what the public never would. Raquel Welch cooking eggs in his shirt. No makeup, no lighting, just a woman. She told him, "Here, I'm not Raquel. I'm just a woman who needs to be loved." But the romance was doomed by a cruel truth. Raquel didn't need a lover. She needed a rescuer to save her from her own fame. Sam, still a struggling actor, wasn't strong enough to pull her out. When they parted, she told him, "We end this before I pull you down with me." To the world, she was a symbol. To Sam, she was a beautiful scar that never faded. Number 2 is Jane Fonda, the woman who saw the truth. By the late 1960s, Jane Fonda was the Barbarella sex symbol and a fierce political activist. She terrified Hollywood with her intellect, and she froze Sam Elliot in his tracks at a backstage party. "Her eyes made me stand still like a boy caught pretending to be strong," Sam recalled. Jane didn't wait. She chose him. They spent 5 weeks in a modest apartment, far from the luxury of the studios. There, Jane challenged his rugged exterior, telling him, "You don't have to be a cowboy. Just be yourself." She was the first person to make Sam realize that true strength is admitting fear. However, Jane was preparing to walk into a political storm of protests and controversy. Sam felt like a supporting actor in her epic life. They didn't part because of a lack of love, but because they stood at different elevations. Jane soared into the thunder, while Sam was still learning how to stand firm. Number 3 is Farrah Fawcett, the loneliness of the poster queen. In 1979, Farrah Fawcett was the golden girl of Charlie's Angels. At a charity event, her gaze bypassed the A-listers and landed on Sam, the only man not trying to impress her. They began a secret 6-month affair, meeting in hourly rental apartments to dodge the paparazzi. Farrah lived a life of perfection on the outside, but inside, she was breaking. Sam remembers her sobbing on a worn-out sofa. "Everyone wants a piece of me, but no one wants me. They love my hair, but no one knows how lonely I am." The relationship crumbled under the weight of her stardom. Farrah feared a scandal with an unknown actor would ruin her image, and Sam feared being suffocated by her spotlight. They were 2 people from different worlds, one bathed in constant light, the other seeking the shadows. Number 4 is Cher, the diva and the lone cowboy. In the early 80s, Sam Elliot fled a vapid Hollywood party for a quiet balcony. The door opened and Cher walked out. This wasn't the glittering diva. This was a woman with a lost look in her eyes. She asked, "Can I sit next to you?" They were magnetic opposites. On long drives down the Pacific Coast Highway, Cher would strip off her jewelry and her persona. In a hidden motel room, she once asked him, "If I weren't famous, would you choose me?" Sam hesitated, not because he didn't love her, but because he loved the quiet version of her, while she couldn't let go of the stage. Cher realized Sam would never survive in her magnified world, and Sam realized she needed the applause he despised. They loved each other in the dark, but they belonged to different lights. Number 5 is Jessica Lange, the woman who broke the mold.
In 1983, Sam met Jessica Lange.
She was a genius of cinema, and he was finally becoming a familiar face. Their connection wasn't built on glamour, but on a shared frustration with the industry. Jessica was fierce and refused to accept halfway emotions. During a rehearsal in a Montana motel, she pushed Sam to open up his craft, snapping, "Sam, you're too strong for your own good. You lock everything away." She forced him to confront the parts of himself he had hidden behind his stoic mask. But as her career shot toward the stars, Sam chose the steady ground of the quiet cowboy roles. They parted after a New York premiere, with Sam admitting, "I don't want to walk behind you, but I can't walk beside you either." Jessica didn't just give him love, she gave him the courage to be a better actor. Each of these 5 icons saw a side of Sam Elliot that the cameras never captured. They saw the man beneath the mustache, the vulnerability beneath the voice. Which of these 5 women do you think left the deepest impression on Sam? And who do you think was his true soulmate? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey into the hidden history of the stars, make sure to like this video and subscribe to Royal Time of Hollywood. Don't forget to hit the bell notification.